Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jeralis Ferdinand, and I am the founder of Create, Launch, and Profit, a learning and development agency that was created to help 9 to 5 professionals like myself monetize their 9 to 5 skills, as well as help, hello, welcome, as well as help those booked and busy entrepreneurs that are looking for another stream of income because they're too busy to take on more clients. Let me bring on my co-host, Augustine. You can just request to join. There you go. Just waiting for my co-host to pop on. Hi, Augustine.
Hello, yeah, good day.
Good day. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, so much for also having me live here, right?
Yes. So I'm going to have you introduce yourself and we can get started.
All right, my name is Augustine Ngukwem. Basically, I'm a sales funnel expert. I help businesses, more especially course creators, get tons of sales selling their online courses, basically using the funnel called the course funnel. Okay,
Yes.
so that's what I
So
do.
thank you. So we can get started. Let's first define a course funnel. I want everyone to have a basic understanding. How would you define, not a course funnel, a sales funnel? So if you can define that for us.
All right, so a course funnel is basically the steps that takes a stranger into being a customer, right?
Mm,
So it's basically a step. So over here they have different steps, and the first steps is using an opt-in page. We can call that the squeeze page as well. All right, so this is the first stage or the first step any stranger can would land once they are coming from maybe your Facebook ads or whichever traffic source you bring into your funnel. So this stranger basically knows nothing about you.
okay.
So the squeeze page is basically where you give out something valuable for free. You want to build that trust between you and your prospect. That's your ideal customer who is on your
Oh,
funnel. So you give out
so-
this, yeah, you give out this valuable something for free. It can be a PDF file or basically a short video, but it just have to be short and concise so they'll be able to consume that piece of content to gain that trust. Oh, if this person can be able to share something like this, then what about the paid offer? All right. So over here, you want to give them that short. They call it the lead magnet. So once you give that stuff in exchange for their email, that's their contact details, can be an email or their phone number if you want. All
okay.
right. So once you get that information, they will be added to your email list. Over there, you'll be able to follow them up, tackle their objections, build rapport with them, and also share valuable stuffs with them as well, just to build that trust. All right. So the first stage, which is the opt-in page, after they might have gotten that lead magnet, the next page they will land is your sales page, or you
Wait,
can
well, I
basically,
have a question.
yeah,
So let's start with so the first step of the sales funnel is the opt-in page. This is the first time a stranger has ever heard about you. This is the first thing that they're going to see. And you said it has to be something that's valuable, right? Even though it's free. I've
of
seen
course.
people, they're like, it's free. I don't want to give them nothing that's too good. People say that, but you're like, no, you just said it has to be really good because it's going to make them want to learn even more, right? So
Yeah.
how do you know if something is like valuable? Like, because I think about that. Like, how do you know what is going to attract the person? Like, what kind of lead magnet?
Of course, if you know your target audience, you should know what they're interested in getting. All right, you should know what they're interested in getting. Let's take, for example, those who want to meet. Okay, they want to get a girl or somebody to. Okay, they want to get a girl's phone number, right?
Okay.
So they don't how to go about it. You can basically give out maybe 3 steps on how to approach this girl. All right. So if you give them these 3 steps on how to approach her, then this is a lead magnet. If they should have that 3 step already, you
Right.
want to upsell how to get their phone number. All right. So you've given them the first step, which they've gotten value. Oh, I will be able to approach her this way, talk to her this way, and she would respond and maybe give me a listening ear. All right. So you just want to give, of course, you know your target audience, and you should know the first step they should
Okay.
click. All right. So that can be
To give them
that lead
fast
magnet.
win, like give them like a fast win, like, oh, I was able to achieve this one thing that's getting me
You
closer to
just solve the
the thing. Okay, like the
yeah.
first step you said. Okay, that's good.
So after that, the next thing is going to be you selling your paid offer. This can be a low priced offer, so they'll be able to at least bring out their card to pay you for that. It should be low, should be a low priced offer. All right, and then you can upsell a higher price after that. Of course, if somebody should bring out their card to pay you, that person would eventually buy from you again. All right. Yeah. So because that cost funnel is from the squeeze page to a sales page, or you can call that a one-time offer page, where
Okay.
you just sell a low-priced offer. So after that page, it takes them to the checkout page. This is where they pay using whichever payment method you use on your cost funnel. Right. So after that, you can then upsell. Right after there, you upsell a higher price offer to the one you already sold. And this time it can be a one click upsell. So they don't need to put in their card details after that. They just want to click that button and the purchase will be made. So the only way to do that is using maybe a short video and talk about that next offer you want to give to them, and you want to make sure this offer needs to be related to the low priced offer you already sold to them, or it should be the next thing. So maybe the first is a checklist or a cheat sheet that is showing them maybe the 3 steps on how to approach a girl for the first time, right? So the low price offer should be how to get her phone number. All right. So maybe now the upsell should be basically maybe how to get her home for the first time. All right. Basically,
Okay.
no, just using that as an example. So
That's a good
they
one.
really get that because it's a stage something, and they will have no choice but to
That makes
buy. All right. So after that, then the next page is the thank you page. This is where you give them access to everything which they've purchased on your funnel.
so
And the, all
when it
right.
comes to courses, right? That's what we're talking about. I've seen people use different types of funnels, right? We have like the webinar funnel, the challenge funnel, like when people sign up for a challenge. And I guess like what you're talking about as well. I don't know if there's a name for that, like the free, low, and then higher. So how do you pick which funnel is the best one? Does it depend on how much something costs? Like maybe they need to talk to you more before they get to that? Like how do you pick, or is it your preference what you like how, like, because I think about that all the time. I do the webinar funnel, I get
Okay.
people to my webinar for my free offer. Like, should I switch it up and do a challenge, stick to one? Like, I don't know, how do you know what to do, which challenge,
Basically, webinar, the webinar funnel is mostly if you're selling a higher price offer,
okay.
a very high price.
Okay.
Yes. And this webinar can be a 30 to 1 hour long webinar. That's to soak in even a stranger into getting that intention to getting your offer,
Okay.
right? So they have to watch. I'd say it's a webinar funnel is basically good for a higher price offer. So this course funnel, which I mentioned, is basically building your email list so
Oh,
you can sell your higher price pass later. All right. Not everybody will buy on that funnel. Not everybody will buy, but they will come back to buy if your offer is good enough. So you want to follow them up after you might have gotten their email. That is the main reason of getting them to the first page, which is the opt-in page. So now you can send in sequential emails. You can schedule a 5 to 7 days email that will go out after they might have signed up for your lead magnet. So
yeah.
this email will go out starting from the thank you email to tackling their objections, sending them valuable content, like content that will relate with what you are selling, right? Or relate to what is actually what they actually are going through, right? So once you relate with them, build rapport with them, then you'll be able to sell your offers.
Okay. So there's different for your business, I guess you're saying. One is like, or I guess it's all one funnel, but that's the beginning of the funnel. You're talking about a new lead off the street. So I think that might be my problem. That I think about it, I try to get them to the webinar too fast, and they're like, "Oh, why would I go to your webinar?" That's a nugget right there. So you gotta take your time and get them through the process. So okay, I just learned something really important there. You have to take your time, and so that there's a okay, that makes sense. So to just to, you said webinar funnels are normally for very high ticket offers when you really need to convince them, right? Because right, it's like 30 minutes to an hour. You're talking and talking, answering questions, and you're doing. So if you have a lower ticket offer, how would you approach that? Just the same way, the beginning of the funnel?
The lower ticket offer, then you have to use the same funnels I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right. And I would recommend you use a paid traffic for this because using your audience from Instagram or any other social media would be limited. All right. Yeah. So you want to use paid traffic. So once they go through your funnel, they would want to get like 50% should convert on the first page, which is the opt-in page.
Oh, okay. Well, that's high. So I know we had this conversation, but let's talk about it now. I was told to not do paid traffic until my warm audience, like my Instagram and my email list, that they're converting very high. And I know I have something good basically. But you kind of told me like, no, like I should be doing paid traffic now. Can you explain? I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong,
Of
good or bad.
course,
Learn. So tell me.
when I started, I had no audience. Even basically, I didn't even want to go through the stress of building audience. I just started building my Instagram. I sell my own courses, and I don't use free traffic or organic traffic. I basically sell through my funnels. I take them to opt-in page, follow them up, and sell my courses to them.
Wow. So you're saying from the beginning you started with paid traffic. You're like, because
Yeah,
you get to build your audience. I guess that makes it's harder
it's hard.
for people to.
Organic hard, because the first time what I did was basically joining Facebook groups and have to like share free content there and use it directly way to like pitching my offer. But I was able to no sales, right? So I had to figure out how to sell my courses using course funnels. So that has been working for me and for my other clients too who have been working for. Yeah.
No, you're right. Especially if you don't have an audience. Like, I guess it depends on what you have. You either got a lot of time. So, like you said, I've done that. I joined Facebook group. I try to give, expertise here and there. It's either you got time or money. Try to get both.
It has to take your time.
You're right.
It takes time. But using since you already have some few audience, all right, I'll just give out this free secret, right? So I've been I've been sharing it to my other clients, those who purchase my courses. So if you already have few audience on your Instagram,
Right.
right, basically go through, provided you already have a website which you've been sending traffic to, right? Or you can just basically use your Facebook business manager and build a custom audience of people who have engaged with your Instagram page, who have engaged with your content, and of course they already know you, right? So you can build people similar to that
I've seen
audience.
them. Okay.
Yeah, people similar to them, and use that as your
Starting
one.
point.
You use that as audience, right? So now you tell Facebook, I want this kind of people who have engaged with my account. I want them to also follow my account, or basically you want to give them maybe an offer that's going through that funnel. All right, since they've okay, now you basically teach how to create courses,
Mhm.
right? So you want to get people who wants to create courses too, because those who are following you are interested in creating courses or want to maybe basically sell their courses. So you get people similar to that joining or following your account, and from there you can retarget these people to seeing your offer even without going through that course funnel, that course process again. You just basically, you can take them to your offer page and they'll buy because they've engaged with your content and they know you
They know.
already. Yeah,
No, that's a big nugget there, guys. That's a big gem. So basically, I knew that you could create lookalike audiences, but I did not know I could make audiences from people that are already just engaged with you.
of
That's
course.
good. I thought you could. I know
Videos.
you can upload a list, but
Yeah,
engage with you.
but
That's really good.
of course you can. Both people, you can create a lookalike from people who watched your videos, who have engaged with your videos. So
Wow.
your content, your who has followed you, just create a custom audience and then lookalike.
Yeah. So I guess based on from what you're saying, you're dropping a lot of gems right now. Depending, let's say, because now you got to kind of like strategize, right? If it's someone that's engaged with me, like you're saying, I can skip a few steps and show them something because they know who I am. They're interested.
But yeah,
You
you
don't have
already.
any like a
Yeah.
stranger. Wow. And from there, oh, I remember all this. This is being recorded. If you want the replay, click the link in my bio because this is really, really good. Because you have to kind of
Literally,
like who's seeing what and why, right? That's what you're saying.
yeah.
Wow.
So you out since you already, because a lot of people have been engaging with you, they are not following you, right?
Right.
They
No.
go to your account, they watch your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these people go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these people go to your account, they watch, they engage with your content, but you're not seeing them. A lot of them are watching your videos. A lot of them are viewing your content, but they are not following you. And these are your potential buyers. Those who are following you, most of them are not going to buy from you. They are just there to like, to react on your posts. Yeah. So those who buy, you're not seeing them. They are watching you. All right.
Mm,
So the way to do, create a custom audience and sell your offer to them. You know, people don't buy the first time you get, so they want to keep seeing your offer, right?
that's
The
true.
least the least amount of times you want your offer to be on the face on of your prospect or those who you want to sell your offer to should be like 7 times, right? So you can target this, yeah. So you can target this offer to them, just directing them to your sales page. That's where you want to sell your offer, not taking them through opt-in page and all of that because they already know you. All right. So, and using this method, you're not going to spend a lot on ads because Facebook already know who they are targeting. They're not going to look for people who are interested in something like that. So they are targeting those who have engaged with you already, and these
Wow.
people know and trust you already.
Wow. Oh, and yeah, so you're saving money. Wow, that's really, really, really good there. So you just blew my mind away. So we talked about so far an example funnel for a brand new person, and then we've also talked about an engagement funnel. I'm calling it that. I guess that's what it is. Engagement ad, or where funnel. So if you have been scared of doing ads like me, I guess we just got to do it. Just gotta do it and
You
see
got
what
because
happens and adjust,
that's
right?
going to tons of sales, like tons of sales. I assure you that because it's been working for me and my clients, so I know what I'm saying.
I, I got you here. No, so tell us more about your services and how we can work with you.
All right, basically, I work mostly on course creators because that's where I focus mainly. But I build other funnels, but my where I, where the funnels I build mostly are course funnels for course creators. Right, so I help course creators generate leads, right, using course funnels and then convert them into customers using email marketing too.
Okay. All of the things that we need. So bad. Oh man. Listen, we've tried doing it by ourselves, guys. You have to reach out to people that know how to do it. At least until you really know and have your systems in place. I know I've learned that the hard way. You just have to trust the people that know what they're doing. That's really good. A lot of my audience, they're course creators, but that's what they need help with, getting a different audience. So, question: how do you feel about people that keep the same Instagram page, like their personal page, and try to just market to the people that know them? Does that work? Because
Oh, doesn't this is our family?
I tell people that they don't listen to me. So I'm like, listen to me. They're like, I already have 5,000 followers. That's not for your business.
And you're not getting sales. They are just there to hype you and react on your post and be like, hey, you're doing well. But they're not purchasing your offer. All right. So
People get
don't
nervous. Nobody wants to have 5 followers, you know? But you have to start somewhere, I guess. That's thank you. So Augustine, thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you need any help with your course funnels, your sales copy, all of that, he got you. Email marketing, that's it's important. So thank you so much, Augustine, and we'll talk soon.
thanks.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
care.
thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.